The Mocs return to the mat, led by two-time Southern Conference Coach of the Year, Heath Eslinger.
What an amazing match! It's one of the biggest wins in UTC history. Coach Eslinger jacked up like a car on blocks.
Chattanooga is home to 29 Southern Conference Tournament championships, 15 regular season championships, and 9 NCAA Division I All-Americans.
The crowd is going crazy. UTC takes him down. They're going to win it.
You're watching Monday Moc Talk, hosted by head coach Heath Eslinger.
Welcome, Chattanooga wrestling fans, to the Monday, January 25th edition of Monday Moc Talk. We are less than 2 months away from the NCAA tournament in Madison Square Garden, New York City. Glad we're not there this weekend. It's been a snowy mess on the East Coast. Hope all our friends on the East Coast, I know there were a lot of cancellations. Things are kind of thawing out and getting back to normal. I know you guys in the North love to make fun of us in the South because we let out school for the chance of snow. We don't even have to sneeze snow. We just get out for the chance of snow. But to be honest, it's like a holiday here. My kids drove me crazy this weekend, looking out the window nonstop, hoping that the white fluffy stuff would fall out of the sky. So it is what it is. It's a busy time for wrestling right now. There's 2 months left in the season. Things are important. Every match, every individual wrestles is important. Every dual meet is important. And the Mocs have some important stuff coming up over the next few weeks. This Saturday, we'll be leaving to head over to Davidson. Another conference match will be taking place on Sunday at 1 p.m. against Davidson. We'll come right back. Mark your calendars. Our last final home meet of the year, Friday, February 5th. We may do a time change there, scheduled for 6. Probably going to push that back to 7 p.m. on Friday, February 5th. Conference rival App State. App State is having a phenomenal year. They got a great record. They're in the top 25. Maybe one of the biggest matchups in SoCon history. If we both could sneak in that top 25 for that week and really set that duel up for some fireworks. So a lot of things happening with wrestling, within conferences, upsets all over the place. I mean, unbelievable on this weekend. NCAA champ gets knocked off. Wrestling is wrestling. That's why people show up, and that's why we're excited. That's why you have to be ready to go every single time you step on that line, and our guys are doing a good job of that. We've had a great week of training. We'll have another great week of training this week. The thing that we've tried to focus on is being grateful. Most people aren't motivated because they look at their situation and they get down about it. It's an obligation, not an opportunity. So we have really challenged our guys to be grateful for the opportunity that they have to compete at the Division I level, to compete for this university, to represent their parents, themselves. So I really believe the key over the next 2 months is our ability as coaches not to fix so many things in here, but to keep this right here headed north and pointed in a good direction. And if we do so, I think you're going to see some great things from Chattanooga wrestling at the conference tournament and the NCAA tournament. I know that you local guys that usually come out to Jefferson's at 11:45, we missed last week because of the snow, the ice. We'll be back at Jefferson's this week, Wednesday at 11:45, to kind of talk about Virginia duels, all the things you missed, Gardner-Webb, and then looking ahead at Davidson, at App State, these last few matches coming up here towards the end of the year. So if you're in town, be at Jefferson's Wednesday at 11:45. We'd love to see you there. Continue to follow us on Facebook, Twitter. We want to keep you up to date. We want you to know what's going on with Chattanooga wrestling. We're having a great year thus far, and we want to finish strong. Thanks again for watching, tuning into this edition of Moc Talk. We'll see you next week. Chattanooga strong.